Hello everybody and welcome to the very first episode of the Tekkit Toolbox. I'm your host Glitcher and somewhere around here is my stalwart co-host Phyllis T. Bunsenville.
Oh, hello.
What are you doing in my basement?
I don't know, I just woke up there. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
I think you need to lay off the Minecraft ale.
Okay. Well,
Anyway.
Why did you invite me here?
I invited you here, I'm glad you asked, to show you ComputerCraft.
ComputerCraft?
Yeah, you remember that mod that's built into Tekkit? The one that adds computers? Alright, well here's one here.
Oh, okay.
All you need to do...
What, do I mine it? Is it an ore?
No. What you do is you right click on it and it brings up a little computer screen. And then this one is a little password for my door over here, so if I type in the password...
Which is what?
I'm not telling you. You'll only use it. And that door opens.
Oh no, then I could open your door.
Exactly, and then you could do all sorts of...
I'd probably know your password anyway. Hang on.
Wrong.
Ah.
Go on.
Okay.
So, here's something else I made with ComputerCraft. I'm quite proud of it. I'm sure you'll like it. There's not much in there for you to break.
It's a little dead end.
Oh, you turn my speaker down.
Ah!
Come on now.
What the hell is that?
It's an alarm. Quickly, the door's going to shut.
Oh. Okay.
You in?
Oh.
There's a button there.
Oh.
Do I need to let you in?
No.
Right, so here in
now
the...
it doesn't shut.
You're standing on the pressure pad.
Why is that so loud?
Because it only has two settings, off or loud.
Come on. Oh, what's the one next to this?
Oh, that's a monitor. So, whatever the computer's doing...
What was I looking at before?
That was the computer. The
And
computer
how
has...
did it have text on it?
The computer has a monitor built in, but you can also create a monitor that shows information without having to right-click on it. So, for example, you'll see in a second when I start this going, I've set the monitor here to do a little countdown of what's going to happen.
Okay.
So well, you've looked at the menu there. If you want to look at that quick menu.
I'm doing it already. It's very pretty.
Thank you very much.
Is this default feature of ComputerCraft?
No, it's not, but it's fairly simple to implement, and I'll be showing everybody how to do it as we go on.
How many weeks did it take?
It didn't take weeks. That's the important thing. It probably took about a couple of hours.
Then why haven't you been going to work?
Because I'm bone idle. Will, I'm sure you already knew that.
I don't even know the meaning of the word.
Can't be bothered to look it up in the dictionary.
So, are we showing off the reset system today?
No, don't touch the reset system. Ever touch the reset system. That's like crossing the stream. It's like crossing the streams. It's only for use in extreme emergencies.
Okay.
What we should do, though, is open another portal. That's not dangerous at all.
Okay, well, let's go to the Nether.
So you push there with the screen open, push 3, and then we can see what happens.
Okay, I pushed it.
Did you?
It's not working when I click on it.
Yeah. You sure? Let me try.
Oh, do I need to type 3?
Oh, I've tried it. There you go. It's fine now.
Oh, goodness.
Right, there's your little countdown there.
Oh, yeah.
And now if you look over across the room.
Oh!
Get another portal.
Wow! It's like that horrible contraption I awoke in. Except this has little eyeballs at the back of it.
So it's slightly more horrible. And that little countdown counts down to tell us when it's going to actually light the nether portal. Now,
is that what those things at the back are?
Yeah, they're igniters. So what they do is they just turn on the nether portal. And it's a nice feature of one of the mods included in Tekkit, which is called Red Power. Igniters can actually, when the igniter turns off, it will turn off the nether portal as well. So it's very, very helpful. Do you want to go over there and just prove that it's a real nether portal?
Okay, sure.
I'm sure someone will say fake or something.
I don't know why you can't demonstrate it.
Because I've got to push the buttons.
What buttons?
The important intellectual buttons. Oh, where have you gone?
Oh, no, I am in the Nether. It's a good job I'm not recording, otherwise people would know.
Oh dear, I didn't mean actually go to the Nether.
Come on.
Right. So now that we've proved that it's real, I'll just lower it. So now it's off. There you go.
Lower it.
Yeah. So and now it'll do a little countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's going down.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
sitting still on me.
it's
Oh.
up. You
Aw.
please don't touch anything down there.
Can I knock this thing off the wall?
No, don't. No. This. Nothing. Don't touch anything.
Why is it full of ghasts?
It took me longer to make that than we've been friends, and that's an important number to remember. Okay.
1.
What? 1 what?
That's how long we've been friends.
We've been friends for 1. I
Right,
can't argue with that.
What?
I can't argue with that.
I'm coming around again.
Okay.
How do can I open the door?
Yeah, there's a little button there.
Big orange one.
No, that's not a button. That's a very loud, scary alarm. The button's on the opposite side.
Oh, for God's sake.
Duh!
There we go. I'll pick it up
That-
so you can't be tempted to reattach it.
You know what?
What?
You're not coming back in.
Wait, what? What? I can't say I'm happy right now.
Well, so long as you're unhappy, do you want to help me with another demonstration?
Is it the one where I demonstrate how to pick my way in there?
It's the one where you don't stand on those green blocks. All you need to do to help me with this demonstration is to not stand on those green blocks.
These lights.
Yeah, the lights.
Why aren't they on?
Don't stand on them. Just carry on not standing on them.
What? Are you opening the door so I can come in?
Yes, that's the sound of the door opening.
You don't need to shut that door.
That's the sound of the door.
Not.
It's the door opening.
There's no another port.
Oh,
Oh God! Oh. What the hell is this?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
I don't like it.
Stop worrying. Seriously, an elevated heart rate will only
What?
make this hurt more.
Why? I don't.
Yes. Well, everybody. Now that Phileas is out of the way, I can now at least explain a little bit how this works. It's basically using ComputerCraft, which, as built into Tekkit, functions as a Lua interpreter, which basically means that you write a little bit of code called Lua, which is very, very simple to learn, and I will teach you over the course of the series. You can make it do all sorts of things, you know, much more complicated things than what I've done here. So, if you're interested in learning, or you just want to see some more of the video, or maybe you're just interested in seeing what else you can do in ComputerCraft, either way, join me at my hilltop retreat, where we can talk about the sort of things we'll be doing over the course of the series, what sort of programs we'll be writing, and what sort of machines we'll be making work via ComputerCraft. So, see you there right about now. Awesome. So, thanks for following me over to my hilltop lab. Here it is. This is where I tend to experiment with ComputerCraft, that sort of thing. And, whoa.
Oh. Oh.
What the hell?
Oh.
Where did you come from?
Oh. You and your teleporter.
Well, seriously, there's clearly some calibration issues to be done with the teleporter, but it works.
Yeah. I don't feel like it's been a good thing.
Well, you know what they say about science omelettes.
They're bad for you?
You can't make one without breaking some science eggs.
Oh well.
I think I'm paraphrasing Albert Einstein with that one. Well, at least yeah. At least now we can keep warm. Why do I hear a zombie in my lab?
Come on, I haven't.
There's a spider in there. I don't like the spider. He's got flashy eyes.
Okay.
Kill him. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. This is the most epic battle epic battle there's ever been in Minecraft, and I can't see any of it.
Where's that zombie?
I don't know, I can hear him though. He sounds fun. Oh, there he is. Oh,
Okay.
oh.
Zombie pigman maker. He doesn't look. I mean, he's got the zombie bit down.
Well, it's a prototype.
Okay. Why
Okay,
isn't there?
so
Why,
I've just
why
realised you
hasn't
haven't
it
been
got?
in here, have you?
Not since you. Oh my god.
What do you think? It's good, isn't it?
Um, when you said you'd finished moving in.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Soak it in. It's beautiful.
Oh, what a mess.
What?
What do you mean? What? Look at it.
But
I mean,
I
look, there's cables all trailing all over the floor. There's redstone
What?
dust. Are these your footprints?
there's someone's footprints.
Right. There's unboxed boxes.
I opened them.
Some of them.
Yeah. No, they're all open. Just
Oh,
except for
one
the ones
side.
outside, but ignore those.
Why is there a chicken in here? Oh, it's adorable. Boingy, boingy.
Alright, I think now that he's distracted, I might be able to talk to you about these things. Just keep it quiet. This is the zombie pigman maker. This is this is a machine that takes a normal testificate and a normal zombie and combines them in a horrific crime against nature into a zombie pigman using teleporters and other such incredibly dangerous experimental technology.
Okay.
I think he likes you.
Moo.
This is the testificate testing room. What we do here is we get the finest testificates that money can kidnap, and we pit them to the death against some zombie predators. Now, we take the very best not the zombies, we let the zombies die. We take the very best testificates to survive, and we grind them up into a fine paste, and we sell that to highest bidder. What?
Sorry to eavesdrop. I mean, I mean, the science division, like, you have run this by their ethical committee, haven't you?
I spoke to them briefly.
Right, and what did they say?
They said, "What are you doing here, Gao? You were told never to come back." You know, stuff. The sort of,
That
the
doesn't
jargon.
sound like approval.
Just the jargon that they use, and it's all. I'm sure it's just going way over your head. So don't worry your pretty little face about it. We've sorted, okay?
Oh, I think I'm pretty.
So we've got this device over here, the Cow Crusher greater than 9,000. Now this is my personal favourite at the moment.
What does it do?
Well, what it
'Cause
does.
it doesn't sound pleasant.
What are you talking about? It's greater than 9,000. I'm not
It's
sure.
not roomy, is it? What's it for?
It gets even less roomy, quite frankly. It's for what we do is we push a button and steaks come out, and possibly sometimes leather.
Where do they come from?
Cows.
Where do the cows come from? And in fact, where do they go?
Well, let me answer that in the wrong order. You see that sluice that you're standing on there?
Oh god.
And they come from the crawl space in the roof.
What? Are there cows up here?
Yeah, they are packed. I hesitate to say jam-packed, but I can't think of a better phrase right now.
Is that one?
Don't touch it.
Oh.
He's really not happy now. Look at him. He's looking at you. He might lick your face. Get out there, and we'll see if we can get it working.
Shall I bring Bessie with me? Have you got any wheat?
No. How are we going to get steak dinners if you bring the cow with you?
Well, I put it to you that we're not going to anyway. Oh no, Bessie, why?
There you go. Make a hat or something. Hats always make you feel better.
I've already got a hat.
But you could have another one. Anyway, why
Can we get on with this?
since when have you ever been so hung up on animal rights? Anyway, this is not a secret door. I use it to store books, and only books.
Okay. So it's a bookshelf.
No, it's not a secret door.
But it's like shelves with books on.
I mean, that's incidental. It is also not a secret door.
So what is it?
It's. I don't think you're getting this. It's not a secret door, Wink.
Oh! Okay.
You have no idea what I'm talking about. This is the exercise machine which Phileas over here quite kindly purchased for me last Christmas.
Did I?
Yes.
Is this what I got you?
Yes. How can you not remember?
It was very reduced price.
Oh, that's good to know.
Have you used it?
I've tried.
What am I saying?
Hey. Anyway, what it does is it lifts the heavy weights for me, i.e. this one, so I don't have to, and the more it lifts, the more I lose weight. I'm not really sure how it works, but I'm assured by its pamphlet and late night advertising that it does. Well, sorry, chicken.
Chicken.
And that brings us quite squarely to the two main aspects of ComputerCraft. Here is our big ass monitor, or BAM for short, and here is our computer, our main computer.
Why is it already turned on?
This is just called computer. I don't know.
You haven't even finished unboxing other things. And
Is this your programming? I wonder if it even runs. It probably doesn't. Goodbye, computer. Look, if you can't stop typing. There. Now no one can play with it. And now it's going in the cow crusher.
Now what am I going to do all summer holiday?
There. So anyway, ComputerCraft.
Are you just going to blather on about ComputerCraft now?
Yeah, that's pretty much the point of the video.
Well, I'm going to tidy up then.
Okay. So ComputerCraft works.
Shitty man.
Can I do this?
Go on.
ComputerCraft works by interpreting a very simple computer programming language called LUA or Lua. Now Lua is, as I've already said, a very simple language that's used in a lot of games or game engines because it's very quickly possible to create simple games or complex games over a very short period of time. Over the course of the series, I'm going to show everybody watching how to make simple Lua programs, or even possibly some slightly more complicated ones. But I'm also going to be starting from the very beginning. So if you have no knowledge whatsoever about programming or Lua or anything, I'm going to be starting from the very, very bare bones basics. So if you don't know what variable is, don't worry about it. If you do, maybe you'd be interested just to carry on watching. If not, we'll leave links for maybe the more advanced tutorials. So over the course of the tutorial,
hang on.
Yeah.
If I
Why
already know
are you spraying meat everywhere?
Oh, am I? Oh yeah.
You really need to not talk with your mouth full.
I think I've got my push to talk button the same as the throw button.
Oh god, we're terrible at this. Right.
Does all this come from the cow crusher? Because there's an awful lot.
Well, Bessie was a big cow. What is this?
She was.
I thought you were cleaning up.
I'm sweeping. I've been sweeping into a pile.
Into some sort of geometrically perfect pile.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So
no
I
other
think
pile is acceptable.
or indeed possible in Minecraft. I'm quite confident that over the course of a few videos we'll be able to get through and get each one of these machines up and running as sort of side projects as we're learning. So as we go, we'll get each machine going. I'm sure there'll be other things that pop up that we need to do as we go. But yeah, so I'm quite happy.
Well, you need to teach everyone Lua, but I mean, some people are already going to know all this stuff.
I mentioned that already. Were you not listening?
No.
Just throwing beef around like some sort of beefy fiend. I'm going to leave a link there for everybody who wants to. I'm sorry I said that. Have some string. Happy now?
Vaguely.
Well, I'm glad. So, yeah, I'm going to leave links down below so that everybody, or in fact, maybe right now on the screen. So that are you eating the string? Oh.
What?
I thought you were eating the string. Where did you get that tin food?
It was here.
Here, where? Where here?
It came in the shipping.
Shipping. And that.
No, that's mine.
What?
No. Get out.
Anyway, there'll be a link down below for everybody who wants to go on and maybe look at the more complicated stuff now, rather than wade through maybe the slightly less Put that stick down.
My stuff.
Right, we're going, okay? Say goodbye, Will. No? Okay, well, that's goodbye from me, and it's also an eventual goodbye from Will. So thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in the next episode. Any comments you got, let us know. Feel free to subscribe and like the video, just so we know we should make some more. You just killed your chicken.